Hi everyone, welcome to MAC 1105 College Algebra Online. This is Mrs. Hasenauer. It is fine to call me Mrs. H. My voice sounds a little weird today, different from the other videos. I have a little cold, so we'll keep it short. Just wanted to give you a little orientation, and then I'm going to paste the link here once I have the video loaded. So I did change your course up, and it's going to open at the Start Here menu. That's what you're going to see first. After a couple of weeks, I'll probably change it and let it open at the home page so you always see announcements. But this is to get you started. First, you should watch this video. You should read the syllabus, schedule of activities, and these are on the left toolbar. They're also down below in this part. Your instructor information on the left toolbar, post an introduction in the self-introduction post, just 2 or 3 sentences about yourself, and that you'll find down below. Okay, all of these you'll find below. That one's not on this side, so you need to do it below. Take the Start Here quiz. You have to do that to be able to get the rest of your content to open. It's not hard. It's a Blackboard quiz about Blackboard, and you can take it more than once if you need to. All right. Then you're going to do your PDF Upload 1 assignment. This is just a quick little assignment to make sure that you know how to scan documents, scan pages into one document, a PDF document, and upload. Not take pictures, scan. And it's 2% of your grade. It will be an easy way to get 100 on that part. We'll talk about it again in a little bit. Then you want to click on your My Open Math link on the left toolbar. This is your software. You don't need a code. This is free to you. And you'll go in there. And I said go under Module 1 and take the diagnostic. Under the Module 1, also, there is more. So if we go under there, actually, that's all that's in that. The other Module 1, under your content, sorry about that. So go there, and this has your activities we just mentioned above. And if you want to, you can open the study materials before you do the diagnostic. If you're nervous about it at all, it just reviews equations. So I have note templates, which I will have for every area. This one just reviews equations. There's not very much in there. We can look at it. All right, just some equations, and the video will match that. Okay. And you can print these out. The other thing I had in there is, this is the videos to match. There's 2 things they match. They should match the equations, right? 2 for the equations. And then if you're concerned, you can also do this intermediate algebra review. It's just print it out and do the problems. And here's the answer key. And then here's videos you can watch if you had trouble. Right. This is just to refresh you if you feel uncomfortable. Right. After those, then you can go ahead and take the diagnostic, which is in My Open Math. I'm just going backwards on these links right here. All right. So, and there's also a link to the diagnostic here. So you can get to it here, or you can get to it through My Open Math on the left toolbar. Okay. So those are all things that you will need to do. Let me pull it back up and see if there's anything else. We were in the Start Here menu is where we were starting. I just had not mentioned in here the I didn't fix the numbering on that, did I? Okay, it's all right. We'll go with it. I don't see the diagnostic here, but you will do the diagnostic. That's very strange. You ever have weird stuff happen? Okay. I guess it was in the list up here, not actually down below. Okay, let's leave this and go on. Let's look at your syllabus real quick. And I don't think that you need to print the syllabus. It is too long. I'm going to just hit the highlights. Right? It is a 3-credit course. You need a C or higher in intermediate algebra to be in here, or a placement test score. These are the things, examination guidelines. Because it's an online class, you will have to take your test through HonorLock. You will have to have a desktop computer or laptop. A Chromebook will not work, an iPad will not work for the exams because we use a proctoring company. You will need a working webcam and microphone, and you will have to have a photo ID, driver's license or a student ID to take your tests. Okay, instructor information. This is me. The best way to ever find me is email, and I will answer those as fast as I can. Do have a phone number. My office is Mueller Campus, D137. If you're there, please feel free to stop by. I will get office hours for you. Your software is my Open Math. You do not have to pay anything for it. You will need a graphing calculator in this course. It is required. Since you don't have to buy a book or a code, that will help offset some of it. I recommend the TI-83 Plus or the TI-84 Plus, one of those two. If you have a different one, as long as it's not one of these, which is not allowed, it cannot do algebra, it cannot connect to the internet. But there are some others that are okay, but you will have to make sure that you can operate it yourself. The things that I will do in the videos are done with the TI-83 Plus. All right, you can read this at your leisure. It's your objectives, extra help. There's a tutoring center on every campus. We used to call it ASC Lab. I think now it's called Tutoring Center. But please feel free to use those. Your software has a little tutorial on each one, done with Miss Allen. The problems themselves have little videos to help, and there is a full ebook. Also, I have done this class through Zoom before, so I have recorded some of the problems from homework, and I will have a link with those that you can use. All right, grading scale. This part's important. Okay, we work on a 10-point scale. So you need a C, 70 or higher. I do 80% for your 4 tests and your final exams. They are equal weight. So I think that's probably, I'll figure it out later, okay? But they're equal. I think it's 16%. Homework is 10%, and you can redo any homework problems. Quizzes are 8%. For a quiz, you have to redo the whole thing, but you are allowed to redo them. A PDF assignment, this is the one I mentioned a little bit earlier. This is just to make sure that you can learn how to scan and upload one document into Blackboard. This is, the importance of this is because when you take a test, you will write down your problems and your work, and you will upload it. And then that's what I will view when I review your test. So you'll number your problems, and I'll look at problem 1. Say you only had a little tiny sign error. I would give you back some points, possibly. So it is important. And if you don't upload your work after a test, then you lose points off your test. So it is required to upload each time when you do a test. So this is just to help you learn to do it correctly, and you get a little free point there. Okay. Cheating or plagiarism, you have to take the test yourself. In Honor Lock, you cannot turn off the camera or cover it, and you cannot turn off the screen share. That will invalidate a test, and you'll get a 0. Cell phones are not allowed to be in your testing area. So when you do the web scan of your area, make sure there's no cell phone in it. All right. You can contact me anytime. Email is your best way. That's the fastest. All right. And our course is going to end on April 14th. I know that these dates are a little later, but that is when we're going to end. We're online. That fits our schedule, and that way I can get your grades in. Right. The rest of that you can read on your own. Okay. And I'm going to go back up here to the link to our course and look at our schedule of activities. All right, so this is your homework sections, really. For Module 1, this is those orientation things that you have to do. Your orientation video, you start your quiz, your self-introduction post, and then that PDF upload assignment. You need all those done by the 10th, and your diagnostic test. So it's really to get you immersed in the course, ready to go. These will be sections. Most of this first section is review, and that's why there's 3 sections for one day. What you will do is you will go under the module folders at the bottom, the content module folders, and you can print out the note templates, or you can just take videos. You can just take notes on paper while you watch the videos, either one. If you have a printer, I recommend printing out the note templates. Makes it easier. The videos match the note templates, right? So you would get the note templates, watch the videos, take notes, and then you would go to my Open Math and do the homework. And I would do like one section at a time. I would watch the videos for this one, then do that homework. This one, then do that homework. And this one, do that homework. And those should be a review for you. All right, so couple of notes about this. I have 2 columns with dates. The left-hand column, most of these are dates that you can slide slightly. You can do them early. You can do anything early. Or you could do them a day or so later. You don't want to leave them till the end, right? But you could slide them a little bit if you need to for your work schedule or your life. It's real important that you make yourself a schedule that you can do. But I know that some people work 4 12s, or 3 12s. So you might not be able to do as much those days, right? And we have firemen who will have a 24-hour shift. So you can slide these dates slightly that are on the left, right? This is just when I suggest that you cover it. When you work on the homework, notice I didn't put due dates here. It all has to be done by the time you do your test. But don't wait till the last minute. You will not be able to do all these sections right before the test. So do them close to the date when they should be covered, right? I do have solid due dates for your reviews, which you get bonus points for, and for your tests. Notice the test, I gave you a range. Anytime in that range, or you can do it early if you let me know. But it is due by this date at midnight. And it has to be finished and submitted by midnight. So you'll see the others work the same. And the quizzes, I put them in where they go. So like when you finish in the second section, when you finish 3.3, you're comfortable, you might go ahead and take quiz 3, right? So each chapter has, or each module has 2 quizzes to help you get ready for your test. And I will give bonus points on the reviews. And so it works the same all the way down. Okay, this talks about your practice tests. This is what I give bonus points for on a sliding scale. You have to get certain percentages to get these points, right? You get 5 points for 90 or higher. You have to have at least a 70 to get anything. Do not stop at a 68. You need one more question to get 3 points added onto your test. So we'll also have a couple of other reviews. The reviews are important to summarize your material. All right. So that was schedule of activities, instructor information. It just tells where I am. A couple of links here. That is my YouTube channel. Feel free to explore it. You might find the Weebly website easier to use. If you go to the YouTube site, look for playlists and look for 1105. This one, look for the course, MAC 1105. But in your sections, I will say, which video it is. So I don't know that you'll need either of those, but they're there if you do. All right, this is where you will take your tests, honor lock, right here. And I will put a practice test in there first. It will only have 4 non-math questions, but it's just to get familiar with it. Okay, if you have any question, no private questions here. Discussion board is just like a math problem or something general. Everybody can see this. So nothing about grades or private stuff here. This CURE survey, I'm going to give bonus points for this added onto your first test. 2 points just for doing this survey. We have a nice grant at the college that lets us provide a lot of things, the STEM grant, and it's specifically for math and science. And so this survey is part of that to support us having that grant. And you'll have a pre one and a post one at the end of the course. It's kind of like about your attitudes about math. I don't ever see the questions. I will just get a list of who took it and who did not, or who did. Okay, so I will look at that list and you get 2 points automatically added onto your test 1 for the pre. And then I'll put the post one later at the end of the term. Definitely do that. It's worth those points. Get them in the bank. Okay. All right. So this is straight into your homework. My Open Math. You can go in there. And this is your diagnostic. These are your other sections. Just pulls up the homework. I just picked a random one. Okay, and it says start. And there you go. So you see what it's like. You can watch this video or not. If you feel comfortable with the material after reviewing the other videos, you don't have to. But she does problems that are specifically in the homework, so it's a good idea. And then it takes you to the first question, right? And then you submit your question. All right, so that is in the homework, and I went through the my Open Math link. That will always get you straight into your homework, quizzes, and tests. All right, let's talk about this PDF upload assignment for just a minute. Basically, what you're going to do is put a free app on your phone. I recommend Genius Scan. If you have something else you like, that's fine. Don't take pictures. If I see JPEGs up there, I'm not going to be happy, right? Genius Scan is my favorite because it's so easy to use. These are free. Tiny Scanner is also there. Both are free, just apps that you can put on your phone. In this one, I didn't even specify your problems. I want you to write out 2 math problems on 2 separate sheets of paper. These can be as simple or as hard as you want, okay? And I want you to show the steps. Don't type them, write them, because I want it to be like when you would work a test. You will write it. You won't have time to type it, okay? So once you have done 2 problems, and it can be front and back, I don't care, I'm not trying to make you waste paper. I just want you to scan 2 separate pages. Okay, and you're going to scan them into one PDF document, right? Once it's scanned in, you'll upload it and email it to yourself. Save it on your computer, right? And you'll name it because you have to come back and find it, right? And then you go back through this link. And I went through the PDF upload 1 assignment. So you only use this link once, okay? And then you'll come down here below where it says create submission. And you don't have to write anything in that, but you will upload that file right here, browse local files. Do not send me a link to a OneDrive, okay? It has to be a file, a PDF file. And then you submit. It's pretty easy, but if you've never done it, it'll take just a little bit to get used to, right? Then every time you take a test, you will scan your work and you will upload it. And this will be the link for your test uploads. You'll click on it, and I have it all there. You're going to number your problems and scan your pages into one file. If you use the Genius Scan app, the trick is after you hit scan, don't click your photo thing. Let it click. It puts an orange rectangle around what you're scanning, and when you're done, it'll scan it, and it will go on ready for the next page. If you click it, it will do separate files. So you want one file. All right. Here's a college ebook. You're welcome to use it. You'll have plenty without it, but it is a PDF document for each section, written by Dr. Taylor Kilman, who is at the college. All right. These modules have, this is where I went a while ago. Okay. They tell you what to do, kind of lead you. This was module 1, which we looked at. And then you go through. Let's look at module 2. It'll be more normal. Okay. So when you first go in here, and you can click this and look at all the objectives if you want to. We have them all in one document. I wouldn't bother. Okay. They're right here. This tells you what to do. All right. And so after each one, basically, you're going to go and do some homework. Watch your videos and take notes. Right. And then you're going to come down here and you're going to complete this homework. So you'll do something under Explore, watch your videos, take notes, and then you'll come and do the homework under Submit. Okay. The study materials, this is your first part, that your Explore. Okay. So this folder has note templates. These you can print out if you would like, and they will match. In most cases, they will match the problems that'll be on the videos. Okay. All right, that was note templates. We're all in study materials. Okay, so you start there, note templates, print them out or write it on paper. Here are your videos. Okay, so this goes with, and I even put which page numbers out of your templates, okay, that these cover. And so those are your videos that match. Occasionally one might not match, like this one exactly. And here I did an extra problem because some students ask. So this one is me doing the problem for my Open Math. All right, so those are your learning resources. And then you go into my Open Math. Let's see. Before we go there, when you finish a module or chapter, your reviews, you're going to have 3 reviews. This one is going to be a paper one. There are videos to match. Right, so the problems are what you like. Okay, so this is problems, this is solutions, and this is videos to those. Okay, those are done by Professor McDonnell. They're very nice. So that's one review. You don't get any bonus points for that review. But if you're uncomfortable, do as many reviews as you can. Right. The second review is in my Open Math software. That's the one I give points for. And the third one would be with our Academic Support Center. All right. So, there was something else I was going to show you, but I'm not remembering it right now. Okay. So 2 ways to get to your homework. You're in this module and you have looked up your study materials. Okay, you've watched your videos or whatever. You could go straight to the homework right here, or you could go through the My Open Math link on the left toolbar. Okay, so I'm here. I can do my problem. I can watch Miss Allen, or I can go to the first question. So there's a problem. I can submit it. If I get stuck, this little video, a lot of these are done by Miss Allen or Professor Wyatt. And some are by another guy just on the web, but we think he's pretty good, so we do his sometimes. All right, so 2 ways to get to your homework: My Open Math, or in the module folder where you've already found the study materials. Okay. Basically, that's all that I can think of that you need. Down here's your grades. Your homework does sync automatically to the Blackboard gradebook. If you pause, which is perfectly fine to do, it will send a partial grade, but it will update when you work on it again. The tests do not sync automatically because I review them. So I put them in manually, so your test won't go in right away. All right, my voice is shot. I'm going to stop there. I'm delighted to have you in this class, and I look forward to a semester with you. Maybe next time I talk to you, I'll sound a little better. Have a great day and a great course.